So, Sonic.exe, Sonic Horror. So, for like a while, this has been on my mind. Ever since like this new EXE came around named GeneX, well, sorta newish, I guess. It made me think to myself because specifically this EXE did something that I'd never seen Sonic X's and Sonic Horror really do all that much. And really the only thing I could say about this is just, why does it feel like Sonic Horror and Sonic EXE never really fully utilizes Sonic's world characters and all that other stuff? So what do I mean by this? Well, I'm going to be trying my best to explain this all. So, let's just get right into it. So a decent amount of EXE stuff in Sonic Horror really like to rely on classic Sonic, and that's mostly what you're gonna get half of the time. Now there definitely are some good EXEs and like some good Sonic Horror games here and there, but like most of the time you're just gonna get a lot of just classic Sonic sprite stuff. So usually you're kind of just stuck with the same few like first games in the series, Sonic 1 up to Sonic 3 and sometimes Sonic CD, and you're usually stuck with the same like 3 characters, Tails, Eggman, Knuckles. Sometimes you'll be lucky to see some other Sonic characters, especially some from the modern games, but usually you're just stuck with the same 3 characters you've been known to see. I can understand if the classic games are far more nostalgic for people, but man, it makes me sad not seeing a lot of horror based on like other Sonic games. Like, where's Sonic Adventure? Where's Sonic Adventure 2? There are some Sonic creepypastas based on specific games, but some of them don't have the best legacy. There's like an Adventure 2 one, but that's not that good from what I heard. Like, there definitely is good things with Sonic Horror. There are good EXEs, there are some good games, and like, heck, even some good stories out there sometimes. But it never feels like a lot of the stuff from the Sonic franchise is just utilized all that deeply. It would be nice if some EXE games changed up their locations, because a lot of them are either, well, not all of them, but some of them really like to rely on Green Hill Zone like every time you start off. It'd be nice to see like Oil Ocean or like Mushroom Hill as like a start off stage. It'd be like a nice slight change up, I guess. I guess we're still in an era where people are still not experimenting all that deeply yet, but if that day does come, I do feel like there's a lot of potential for like Sonic horror games. Like, a Sonic Riders horror game would actually be, like, a cool idea. A Sonic Unleashed horror game could be a cool concept, especially with having the werehog be a thing. I know Sonic Colors came out in, like, the meta era, but, like, man, I'm already just thinking up an idea for this game. I also cannot forget Secret Rings and Black Knight. Like, you can make some sort of horror story out of these games, or even some sort of game. There's potential there, but we just haven't made it to that point yet. Maybe eventually we will, but not now, I guess. I do hope with the whole existence of GeneX now being a thing, I do hope that means we'll get more EXEs that actually utilize stuff from the modern era, but I honestly don't even know. Or maybe inspire people to be a little more unique. I feel like this would be a nice way to lead into the next segment of this video, which is I feel like at some point in time, EXE stuff and Sonic Horror probably could get repetitive if there isn't like any new like changes to it. Like there kind of has been new stuff here and there, but we haven't really fully reached full potential yet. If like 2D X games start to kind of phase out, I could see us start to get like 3D Sonic Horror games. We kind of actually did get one. I don't know what it was called, but hey, maybe that will become more prominent in the future or something. But right now, we're kind of stuck in the walking simulator and get killed kind of thing. And I don't know what's really going on with, like, creepypastas right now. Hopefully, we'll get more Sonic, like, spooky stories in the future, but I don't know. So as a whole, there's, like, some good EXE stuff out there and some good Sonic horror, but it just doesn't feel like it's fully utilized to its full potential. And there's a lot of potential there. I should have probably brought this up earlier, but something I don't understand is, like, why are the Chaos Emeralds never a part of EXE stories? Like, I just don't understand that. I don't know why these are never really used in horror stories or, like, X stuff. I feel like they should be. So that's just basically it for me. This was just something I started thinking about recently and just wanted to talk about it, so we will see what Sonic Horror and X stuff has in the future. So that's basically it for me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.